It has, hasn't it? But it was like that when we came before. Not much has changed in the dome, really. We have noticed the new signs for the rides. They're hanging upside down there, so you can't see them. Oh, but yeah, we've got little surfboards for Amity, Lost City in the Jungle over there.
Amity, Lost City in the Jungle.
So come for a bit of a closer look at the signs.
Colossal, Nemesis Inferno, High, right? Self and the Swarms.
I like those, they look cool, don't they?
Yeah.
Like
pajamas. I'm getting the entrance.
oh, look, we can see how that theming's continued there. Look at the clothes and the little banners for the rides.
I love the pajamas, so Thorpe Park cabins. It's a shame that we aren't staying here tonight.
It is, isn't it? They are really cool.
They're £25 for the adult set. Just looking at the boys
And the
set here.
kids here are 15.
Yes, the boys sets are 15 too.
But that is cool. If you're staying in the hotel, you can bag yourself some
You know
Thorpe
what?
Park
I'm tempted,
pyjamas.
though, to get out down. I love pyjamas anyway, and I think Charlie would want a pair of these.
Yeah.
So when we said not much had changed in here, the entrance to what used to be Finn's Bar and Grill has changed, hasn't it? Now to the Infinity Bar and Kitchen, total new entrance there, new signage.
It's nice though, doesn't it?
It does, it looks really inviting.
Modern and trendy.
Good morning and welcome to Thorpe Park.
Woo!
We are back at the island like no other, down here in Chertsey near London. And yeah, it's fab to be back, isn't it?
It is, it's just a good vibe as soon as you walk through over that bridge, music's playing, it feels like summer.
It does, doesn't it? We're here for 2 days. We managed to book a little short break down here at Thorpe Park. Unfortunately, couldn't get into the Thorpe Park cabins, but we are staying at a hotel nearby. So we're going to show you some of the highlights from our 2 days here. I will say that it's the summer holidays here in the UK, and if you come to Thorpe Park, expect big queues. You are not going to get round this park in 1 day. So yeah, it's going to be a little clip of us over 2 days here at Thorpe Park. What are we most looking forward to getting on, Charlie?
Amity Beach.
He absolutely loves Amity Beach. George, what are you looking forward to getting on again? Allie?
Amity Beach with Charlie.
Oh, and I think it would have to be Stealth for me. That has to be one of my favourite rides in this country. That was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? It usually drenches you stood here. But yeah, the boat isn't quite as full, but that didn't get anywhere near out here, did it?
Yeah, I'm expecting it to come all over us.
You were going to get soaked from minute one, but you didn't. You got really, really lucky there, I would say.
It's too light to push the wall.
So you've had your first ride here at Thorpe Park this year, and it was Mr. Monkey. What did we think?
Really? Oh, I love that ride.
It is good, isn't it? The little soundtrack on there, the theming around it with the plants and the banana that you're sitting, it's great, isn't it? Mr. Monkey's banana ride, we went and had a quick dash onto the Rumba Rapids, didn't we?
Yeah.
What do we think to that today?
Good. I think me and Dad got wet here.
We definitely got the waves. We got a good splash on each of our backs, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. So in the tunnel, the waterfall was on, as George mentioned. That was a really nice feature this week. Alright, time for a picture on YouTube. We usually rubbish at spotting people in the back, but I was keen-eyed there. Look at that.
But what I would say, a hot day, only about a 30-minute wait, which for a water ride in this heat is no time at all.
Yeah, we were expecting really big queues, so fingers crossed so far. It's not been too bad. That's 2 rides in about, what, 30 minutes, 40 minutes? Hour? definitely within the hour, that's for sure.
It's within, yeah, it definitely is within the hour. We've not been here long at all. But we're going to head on. It was technically teacups, but it's now sea storm, is it?
No, storm in a teacup.
Storm in a teacup.
So yeah, I think I'm going to sit this one out. I'll capture some footage from the side because if you know me, I don't do well on this type of ride. So these three, storm in a teacup, and then probably what, the flying fish?
Yeah, and Amity Beach for me and Mum.
And I think that's when me and George will head off for some of the coasters, and I'm sure we will end up in some bigger queues. So storm in a teacup coming up next. Really? Did it get you?
Yeah, because these two, because you've got the option to spin it as well, and these were just going constantly, and you just can't.
Charlie, is that you needing a sit down?
Honestly.
Yeah, really? You spun yourself dizzy?
Mum, I can't do mine.
You stand up and you're so disorientated from it. It's really weird.
How was the fish, Charlie?
Really good.
You enjoy the fish, don't you?
Yeah.
Your favourite ride, G?
Oh, but I was getting fishy with it.
Where are we heading next?
The
We are for another cooling off ride. The sun is out, and I don't think you can quite beat Thorpe Park on a summer day, can you? It really makes it. It's just got that kind of summer vibe about it.
90 minutes plus.
You're joking?
It has a plus sign after 9 minutes.
Oh wow. We did come expecting queues though here. It is the middle of the summer holidays.
I'm tempted to take this and miss a 90 minutes plus.
We got depth charge. You that adamant on Storm Surge? Looks like we're in this queue for the long haul then, Allie. Right, we've had our ride on Storm Surge. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but a few of us got pretty wet there, didn't we?
My shoes are like wet through, it's awful.
You, Charlie, you took quite a brunt there too.
So did George at the end, when he spits out water, it just kind of rained on me and George.
Sorry, I got in a lot.
So the day is drawing towards the last hour and a half, and Charlie has been hankering for Amity Beach all day. So we're heading there now. We purposely came a bit later to avoid the queue after a long travel on getting into the park. So stick with us. We're gonna head to Amity Beach. We're probably gonna whip forward to tomorrow here, and then we're gonna show you all the main coasters, let you know how they're riding this year.
We may try Swarm tomorrow. We don't know, but that might happen.
Really? Is that happening? Charlie and Allie may be on the Swarm. Keep watching to find out if they did and what they thought. Good morning again. You join us here then at the start of our day 2, and there are going to be a heck of a lot more rides involved in today's part of the vlog, including a lot of firsts really. But we had a good night's stay over at a local Holiday Inn, but it was very warm, wasn't it?
Yeah, too warm.
Really, really warm in the room. So that was at a local Holiday Inn. And a little tip for any of our fellow Merlin Pass holders, if you stay at some of the sister hotels, it's worth doing it through Legoland. We got a really cheap sort of £70 a night hotel, didn't we? It was great.
Yeah.
So yeah, in today too, a day of firsts here for us at Thorpe Park, because Charlie and Allie, what are you going on for the first ever time?
The Swarm.
You are heading on the Swarm. That's going to be our first ride up.
I'm so nervous.
You're
I
going to be
filled
fine.
quotes this year. We're going on Smiler, but no, looks like I'm being dragged on this one too.
If you've done the Smiler, Ali, you can do absolutely anything, genuinely. So we're heading under it just now. But we're going to head up then to Black Mirror Labyrinth. That is the new attraction for this year, so we're all going to give you our first thoughts of that. And then it's over to Quantum, isn't it? We're going to do that again, and Rush, a ride that none of us have ever been on. We've been told it's running well this year by a fan of the channel, really, Sam. So hi Sam, thank you for all the interaction on Twitter. We are trying Rush today, we'll let you know what we thought. And then our last ride before we part ways will be what, Charlie? A nice cooling ride on
Tideway.
Yes. How are we feeling now that we're in the station, guys? What, Charlie? You feel a bit scared? You're going to be fine. What did you say, Allie? I know you'll end up doing it. You're going to be absolutely fine. I think it's that first bit where it turns you over, isn't it, that's getting you?
The rest of the time's fine.
The drop after you turn, the drop I'm scared about, the rest of them not.
Honestly, you're going to enjoy it, Charlie. Outer edge of the wing?
Yeah, why not?
What did we think to it then? Yeah, you enjoyed it, Charlie?
Yeah,
What did you think of the height and the little flip over at the side just gone by us as well?
that was nice. It didn't take that long for us because we're on the third stage.
Yeah, we got a mid-train ride there, didn't we, and Allie, your thoughts?
Yeah, so I sat down and did my normal thing. I literally got pegged in there this time, and then the guy came checking and was like, can I get off? I didn't want to do it, but George reassured me that it was going to be okay. You know what it was. I did close my eyes up the lift hill, hate that. But then as I felt the car moving, I opened my eyes. When we sat on Amity Beach, you can really clearly see like up at the car. So I thought, let's have a look at the opposite spectrum, like opposite view. And it just, everything looks like the lamps. But no, it was good. I really like the theming of this ride, I'm not going to lie. The car itself is really good. And then when you go through the signs and you do the final sort of turn at the end, really good.
And it's one of your favourites, isn't it, George, is the Swan? So, yeah, that is us, an hour ride on the Swan, running really, really well. Big queue though, it was 2 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, so when we first got in, I think it said 70 minutes, and then
It went up to 90 minutes.
yeah, and it definitely was. It took 2 hours to actually, from the time we got in the queue to the time we sat down was 2 hours,
So I would say that we expect it, don't we? It is the height of the summer holidays here in the UK. You are going to queue for the rides when you come down to these theme parks, and you have to be prepared for that.
So that's when all we do, go to the toilet first and make sure you've got drinks in the queue.
So we've come into the shop because Charlie wants a well-earned Swarm t-shirt, don't you, buddy?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can see, if you have a little look around, it has massively changed in this shop, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's great t-shirts. I mean, there's a few that's in, but nothing like it was before. And like John said, this is the exit to the Walking Dead ride, isn't it? So you've expected
Lots more, wouldn't you? I mean, Ali just said off camera, it's like a big sweet shop now, isn't it? Which is what it looks like.
a few teddies and stuff, yeah.
And you can see some merch over there at the far side, and there is a few t-shirts behind it. So we'll go and have a look over there.
I'm liking this bottle.
It is quite cool. It's a big one, isn't it? So you like that? Jumbo bottle, £8. And the sloth is down there. And we said when we went into the main shop just out front that we do like the jacket there and the little stick-on patches. They're really cool, aren't they? But yeah, what a shame not to see all of the hoodies and t-shirts around here. And Ali, I actually have spied something in here that wasn't in the main shop yesterday. It is the exit to Walking Dead the Ride, and there are some Walking Dead t-shirts down there. What we haven't said on this channel yet is that myself and Ali have never watched it, but over the last 3 weeks we have blitzed 9 seasons of The Walking Dead, haven't we? So we now know who the saviours are and who half of the people on those t-shirts are. The saviours over there with New World Order Negan. We know who Negan is now. He's been a great character in there. And Ali, look at this. The first t-shirt, one of our favourite characters right there.
I do like him.
Daryl is definitely a favourite in the Higson house, isn't he?
But again, £17, so mainly annual pass and you get discount as well, so you can't go wrong, can you? But I do like this now. Now I know what's going on.
Right, so we have just been past the Black Mirror Labyrinth, and we can't go in it as a four, can we? We've found out a few things very quickly. So it is...
The first thing is you have to be over 13 to do it.
You do, so Charlie wouldn't be able to come in, and it gives other advisory warnings, and I think because it's an enclosed space, maybe some actors or jump scares in there. I think with your asthma, Ali, you're going to give it a miss, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you have to pre-book a ticket. So you can do that either at the start of the park, as we found, or just outside the Black Mirror Labyrinth. There are some QR codes, aren't they, George?
Yeah.
So we'll cut to a little clip of those now. These are what they look like. You need to scan those with your phone, and you will be able to book a timed entry ticket and come back. So we've got 5:15. We're going to come in it then. But until then, we are going to carry on the plan. So next is Quantum, isn't it? We haven't been on that for a couple of years. Just walking under Colossus, and you can hear the stream. So yeah, we're going to carry on the plan round to Quantum, and then we are heading for our first ever ride on Rush. been on 2 rides now. The first one was Quantum. What do you think to Quantum?
Really good and got your belly going.
It did, didn't it? When you went a particular way, it almost jolted you into the bar and you got a good like belly smash on the bar, didn't you?
Honestly, I was giggling, the lady in front were laughing. It was, yeah, a brilliant ride that one.
Allie giggled all the way around. It was like a soundtrack to the ride.
Yeah, like Charlie said, your tummy does just like go and it just tickles, doesn't it?
And then Allie made us go on Rush for the first ever time. I'm not going to lie, I've always kind of avoided it because I know it's going to be the ride that makes me feel probably the sickest here. And it didn't disappoint. It certainly made my stomach go
I
nice.
like it. You should have seen me hamstring the whole way.
Yeah, I was counting before Abby and me does. And I said, if you don't like it, put your head back, close your eyes. Well, I don't know if that many works, if I'm honest.
No, you didn't because you didn't know how high you were going.
Yeah, the feeling on that is so, it's such a weird sensation.
Oh yeah, it definitely takes you, doesn't it? What did you think, George?
Got my face wires.
George, as it's all said, I'm going to just keep my eyes open and always look. And you did, didn't you?
It was like the beat of face on that picture.
So somebody on Twitter, Sam, let us know that it was running really, really well before we came here. And it does, it is running really well, so we'll definitely second that. But that might have been a first and last ever ride for us on Rush, definitely. Not ours.
I'm never going back on that.
No, I agree, we've done it, we've ticked it off the list, it's done.
Yeah, it's a ride down, but that is definitely the ride that makes us feel the illest at Thorpe Park. On to the next one, which is going to be the ride right behind us.
Tidal wave.
It is, isn't it? It is the absolute height of summer. It is a scorching day again. So yeah, we're going to get thoroughly soaked and cool down on Tidal Wave next. But you're right, there is a little rainbow there. I think it is fair to say we got well and truly soaked there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Look at the state of us, it's like a fitted bloody t-shirt now,
I'm
isn't
still
it?
shivering with a little black dress.
They have, George and Charlie have actually got swim trunks on, so they're going to dry in no time.
That's it, they got really lucky. But it is an absolute scorcher, so all our clothes are probably going to dry out within the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think so.
So now's the time when we're going to split up because Charlie, where do you want to head back to?
Amity Beach.
And me and George are going to go and try out the Black Mirror Labyrinth, so we will let you know what that's like, provided we can still get in. We were a little longer than we expected queuing there.
That has taken us 2.5 hours from joining the queue to walking off now, so that was an extremely long wait today.
Really busy, but again, expected on a day like today where it is absolutely boiling, everybody's going to go on it. And it is one of the things that makes Thorpe Park fantastic in the summer.
Everybody loves it, it's such a laugh for the whole family, it's such a good ride to go on.
So yeah, we're going to go and try and do that, and then afterwards we're going to see if we can fit in another couple of rides. We haven't been on the Walking Dead the ride for, I bet you it's 3 years ago since we last went on that, so we're going to try it again and then meet back up to finish the day and give our final thoughts on a summer break here at Thorpe Park. Nervous now, George? In the queue line. Time for adventure on YouTube. So yeah, I think his words off camera were, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. That's how
I'm shaking.
So definitely nervous George heading into Black Mirror Labyrinth.
Yeah, guys.
Right, we have done the Black Mirror Labyrinth, and I have to say that was really, really cool. Really enjoyed it.
Like people were saying that because I think people were getting lost in the actual maze or going back on themselves.
So I think we were meant to see a big explosion of glass at the end, and it got interrupted through them trying to guide people, I guess, out of the mazes. But that didn't take away from all the other little special effects. I say little special effects, big special effects. How you get your picture taken on the way in, and you see yourself pop up at different elements of the walkthrough in different scenarios. That was really, really cool.
Very loud, like the bangs and stuff in there.
Well, we don't want to spoil all the elements of it, but all I can say is don't be afraid to go in there. It's not massively scary. There's a few little jump scares maybe where steam goes off and you might just get lost in the maze, but it's not massively scary. Get yourself in. It's a fantastic experience. I'm not going to spoil for you. It is now coming up to 6:30, so we've probably got one more ride in as George. What is it going to be?
Walking Dead.
It is. We're going to hit the Walking Dead. We've not done it in so long. As much as we love stealth and it would have been great to fit it in, the Walking Dead just waited far too long for us to have another ride on it. Gee, it doesn't look like we are getting that last ride on the Walking Dead after all, does it? Oh, feeling gutted. So we decided to wait around, see if the Walking Dead would open, and it didn't, did it? So we've ended the day with Mirror Labyrinth, which, to be honest, I'm quite happy with. The new attraction for this year to finish our day was really cool, wasn't it? Yeah. I feel like we can't say enough about it, really, because I don't want to spoil it for you, but there are really cool strobing light effects. The Hall of Mirrors is great. The sounds, the steam going off, the pictures that you'll see of yourself around it. Just a really cool attraction. So we're heading back round towards Amity Beach now to catch up with Charlie and Allie, who should be packing up for the day. I believe Allie's currently getting her foot buried, and then we'll sum up the trip and then head on our way home. It's a long way back up the M1 tonight, so there we are, back together then, and that is the end of our 2-day, well, day and a half here at Thorpe Park, isn't it?
It is, unfortunately. I've had a really good time again.
It's been great, hasn't it? The weather's been glorious, and this is a fab summertime park. You really get that vibe of summer when you're at Thorpe Park, don't you?
You do. I mean, we've been unlucky. First ever time we came, it just threw it down, and we didn't experience it at its best, but we are so glad we've given this park a second chance, because we absolutely love it now, don't we?
That's it. The first time we came, as Ali said, with the weather, we thought, is it really our sort of park? But it really is. It's such a fantastic place to come. I'm going to start off with something that I don't like about Thorpe Park this year. That's the new soundtrack for the keen-eared amongst you. You will have noticed the far more, I don't know, it's like an electronic music type music. Still the tune. I mean, it's good, but I prefer the old music. Definitely,
yeah,
I prefer
we all
that old
said that,
chill
haven't we?
But we've got on lots of rides. There's been a lot of firsts here this last couple of days. A first ever ride on the Swarm for Allie and Charlie.
Yeah.
That was a highlight for me.
I'll give that a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. That's how good the Swarm is.
Charlie's just said, we've been sat on the beach, he said next time we come here that's going to be his first ride.
Wow.
So a really good thumbs up from Charlie for that one.
And you might be able to see him sporting his new jumper there. They only do it in adult sizes, so it's a little big, but it's keeping you warm while you're drying off, isn't it, from tidal wave?
Yeah.
And a very first experience of the Black Mirror for me and you, George. That was good. We thoroughly enjoyed that, didn't we? As nervous as you were, would you go in it again?
Yeah.
It was really cool, wasn't it? So yeah, favourite part then of the last couple of days, Charlie?
Going on Swarm.
Yeah, that was good. Very good, Allie.
So I've got two. I think going on Swarm, definitely. And then just the beach again for me and Charlie. It's such a highlight for us, just being able to sit chill.
Because we get to do some fun things on there.
It is cool.
It's just a really nice, relaxed, you know, beach area, no queuing. It's just, yeah, it's just really good. So they're my highlights.
We do love a bit of Amity Beach here at Time for Adventure, don't we? George, your favourite bit of the last couple of days? Really? That was your favourite bit? That was very good. I'm struggling not to say it myself. Do you know what? I think because it's new and I enjoyed it that much, I'm going to second George on Black Mirror Labyrinth. Really enjoyed it. It is one of them things you'll do once and then you kind of know what's going to happen, so we're not spoiling it for you. But it is very good. You should try it out if you've not been. And yeah, another first for us, just to wrap up, I guess, was Rush. And what we'll say is, don't rush back to that ride. That is definitely
we won't be rushing. That's all.
We'll finish on the cringy joke. That works for me. Definitely not in a hurry to get back on it, that's for sure. Okay, well, we've had a fab couple of days. We hope you've enjoyed watching the vlog. Let us know your thoughts on Thorpe Park and anything else that you like here, because there's lots that we didn't manage to fit in. It's just been an honest view of the summer holiday, hasn't it?
It has. You know, we have queued a lot over the past 2 days, but it is the height, like you say, of the summer holidays. It's August. We can't expect anything, you know, else if I've been honest.
That's it. This is the kind of rides that you're going to get done in
Yeah.
a day and a
Well,
half.
I would say, although, you know, with Amity Beach, we haven't mentioned only one side of the beach is open.
Because the other side is not open.
It's not.
And I was just saying, if both sides were open, it wouldn't be more crowded than the other one.
That's
Yeah, very
it, you
good
know,
point,
they've
Charlie.
taken away the huts at the other side, so there's no changing sort of hut area, and there's no deck chairs either, is there, for us? So if you do want to go on the beach, make sure you bring something to sit on yourself, otherwise you're just sat on sand.
So, as we said, thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.